Okay. Uh, Time limit, because I'm cooking. And, well, I'll have to go. And I don't know how to edit stuff together, so, like, whatever I get in this one take, that's all there is. And I thought about not doing one of these today for the first time um, since I started doing them every day, and sometimes more than once, because I like doing them. That is true, right? That is still true. Are we sure about that? I don't know. I'm having my reservations and doubts. So, but in the end, apparently I am here, and I have a time limit. So I will be going. But between now and then, we've got some time. And I don't really have anything to say. Um, but this could take a while anyway. I've kind of put myself back into written form, where I have time to look at my thoughts before committing to them. I can, rearrange things and look at it and like, does that sound right? Does that think right? Does that read right? Does it interpret right? Because here it's just, I'm just talking, and I don't even really know sometimes where I come up with this stuff, and it probably just sounds like nonsense. But I think some of it, every so often it sounds like I say something that might have been true, like, something good versus just filling up the air with sound or just silence, recording silence for posterity. I don't know. No, I'm still a bit emotionally disheveled at this time. Um, I don't know if I'm supposed to be or I should be, but I am. And I, because I have no idea. I have no information, and I'm just guessing. And I know that's not how it's supposed to be, and I'm probably supposed to know, like, this or that or the other, or it's assumed that I know this or that or the other, but I don't. So it's a failing of mine to be able to figure things out. But, oh well. Maybe this is how it is for everybody. I don't know. You know, and I have no idea what it's like for anybody either. It's like they might be doing, like having their own stuff going on that I don't know about, and my behavior, from their point of view, is quite strange, and my lack of whatever I'm supposed to be doing, or it's like if I knew what I was supposed to be doing, I'd be doing it. If I'm supposed to be doing anything, which I don't know that I am, I'm doing this instead. So like this is what I'm doing at 8 o'clock on a Wednesday evening on February 3rd, 2021. For want of knowing anything else to be doing, this is what I'm doing. I didn't go to a meeting tonight because I was writing, and I don't really like that meeting and all that entails. With the whole, yeah, that's a different thing. And I've already talked about it somewhere, at some point. I left that one. Yeah, that was. Anyway, um, I have freedom. I don't have to go. I don't have to go anywhere to any of the meetings. I mean, I kind of like to go to work because money does pay for stuff and for survival. Um, Rent and walls. Walls are nice. And food. Food's nice too. Gives me energy to live. Bare essentials. And I also have some toys. Like I was looking at my lava lamp, which I've got going in the other room, the blue one. And it's like, yeah, that was a good investment. I know it's not, but it makes me happy. And without certain just minor little things, it's like, what's the point? so I have to indulge myself, I guess, from time to time. But anyway, yeah, I think I still don't know what's going on with this arm. The right one's gotten a lot better. I'm treating it better, I guess, more fair. It's like I'm opting to damage this one more or something. I don't know. I'm trying to use it less, but it's weird. Must be something medical going on. But I am so darn stubborn that I will just wonder at it instead of actually getting it looked at. It just seems like when I'm not at work and I don't use it, it just gets better. And then as soon as I go back to work, it gets worse. So it's something I'm doing at work. It's a muscular strain or a torn tendon it's not healing because I keep using it or something. So I don't know, but it doesn't hurt that much. So it's just kind of irritated. So, and maybe this is normal and it's just I have no frame of reference. I've never experienced it before, and the person I mentioned it to, they looked at it and they didn't really seem to think it was all that bad. So it's like, well, I'll take their word. Well, they're not a doctor though, so I'm trusting them to have some opinion. Because I don't know. So I got my words down, typed up a bunch. I've gone off the laptop. I tried to use the laptop a couple times, and it's a really tight keyboard, and the position that I'm typing, I think that might have had something to do with my wrists in the initial damage, was trying, that hurts, typing with that position, and that was not good. And I did too much, and I was excited about the laptop. I didn't realize that pain and discomfort I was experiencing was damage occurring. So I'm still recovering from that. It was 2 weeks ago that I was doing all that typing. But then I've been back at work and I just, so anyway, I have extreme political and ecological views that I do not talk about. I will not talk about, I do not share, because I find them to be completely unpopular, and no one wants to hear about it. Excuse me. I have genuine concerns about damaging people, because it is very, very hopeless. A lot of the things I believe and the way I believe them, about the futility of the situation as far as human affairs go, and the matter of mattering, and the point of existence and of life, of selfish life, of life existing to satisfy its own agenda, which we are not privy to. We are a manifestation of life's agenda. So it's one of those things, the things that we don't get to know. We're not supposed to. I think the more that we struggle to know things, the more we struggle. It'd be a lot easier if we didn't wonder over the nature of our own reality so much, and just lived out the course of our natural lives, and died when we were supposed to, and not try to preserve so much, extend so much. I mean, there's a grace and curiosity, but I don't know, there's meddling too. Meddling in what is not ours to meddle. We call it human rights to tinker with everything that falls within our scope and our horizon, and usually make things worse in the process. You know, interfering in the natural order, as if our understanding of it is better. It's like new and improved natural order, brought to you by the human race. I don't think people in general are capable of making such grand proclamations or declarations of improving upon what has taken, billions of years to develop through trial and error, with mass extinctions along the way, complete resets, reshufflings, recyclings. Just throw it all away, start again, with some raw materials surviving, amino acids and proteins, building blocks, bacteria maybe, some amoebas as complex single-celled organisms, our ancestors. So it all comes from something. It's all going somewhere. Recycled materials. So it's like everything's going to get recycled, one way or the other, and it's just a matter of time. And just everything doesn't happen in human time, in our thinking of time. So it's like we're only really concerned about our own comfort during our existence. And like, how long are we planning as a species to exist anyway? Another 1,000 years? 2,000? How long do we think this species can last? What's our species expectancy before we take ourselves out? Or just a natural die-off? Or we get too big for our britches and develop something that kills us all off in, some fell swoop that is ultimately lethal, but we were trying to make ourselves better in some way. The artificial something. Yeah, we'll find a way. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe we're not as, we'll see. I won't be around for it, so this could be another 50 years from now, for all I know. No. But I just don't have that. I am not impressed with the current state of human affairs. I mean, that'll change, I'm sure. Hopefully, it will change. But right now, in this climate of climates, it is less than desirable, less than inspiring, and I have my doubts in the human race. My faith in humanity has always been just kind of less than stellar. And it hasn't gotten any better. And just the further I go, and it's like, that's one of the reasons I don't watch the news. Why would I want to know about all the ways that we hurt ourselves and the ways we hurt everything around us? And it's like, yeah, there's those little, there's good there too, but we don't report on that because it's not entertaining and it doesn't get eyes on advertisements. And we're selling attention. If it's not getting your attention, then it's not worth marketing to. It's not worth advertising to. Because people's attention is for sale. Their time is for sale. And they're giving it up. And then, buying it up. I don't know. I'm naturally, I guess, a bit skeptical and against my... I try not to be jaded, but I guess I am. And I I guess I have to own it. But I don't know. I guess I'm just getting older. Try to stay young. I've gotten younger, actually, a fair bit since I started this journey. So I actually have, even though there's no record of it, because this is the first record, and I have to go in a little bit. This is the first record since I started writing 2 years ago, and now doing this for the past, couple weeks. This is actually like the first record of me existing, basically, in this time phase. So I have no comparison to how I was before. So it's like, I think, and from what other people tell me, I think, based on my memory of how I used to think and how I used to think I was perceived and what people used to tell me, I'm comparing that up here, that I am thinking better and clearer, and I'm also thinking younger, if that makes sense. I'm thinking back towards a time before I was originally exposed to a lot of ideas that didn't sit well with me, and I didn't know how to handle them or register them or process them, and yeah, it sometimes still just hit me. I'm careful about what I expose myself to. So I imagine that maybe I have some thoughts that, because I know that for me, I have some dangerous thinking, because I know that some other people's thinking is dangerous to me, so my thinking must be dangerous to other people, harmful, without my knowledge, because to me it's okay because I'm used to it, but to other people it might be extremely slanderous or heretical or egregious or there's lots of other words, but I don't have time. So, just like a channel, people don't like it, turn the channel or turn it off. I can just be deleted, and yeah, I don't like to be deleted, but hey, I do that to other people. I've done it before. I just stop communicating. I stop interacting. And I might still even see them around, but I just don't give them the attention, because I've found something that I didn't like and I can't handle, and it's not their fault. They're just being themselves. But I don't have to be around it if it's something that I can't deal with. It takes too much energy, or I have my reasons and I don't feel I need to explain them, because I could never explain them well enough, because if I did, then they would just try to convince me that I'm wrong to think what I think or wrong to feel what I feel. And it's like, they can think whatever they think, and I'll just leave them be, and hopefully they, I don't know. But anyway, so whatever it is I think and do in regards to other people and my behavior, I figure that I am subject to the same thing and whims of other people. So it's like when I feel like I am being chosen for or against or selected or unselected or turned off or deleted, it's not because I am something wrong or I have done something wrong. It's just they've got their own stuff going on and I don't know about it. It's not my business. I should just respect their decisions and leave them be. If I am available, they know where I am, and if I never hear anything, I never hear anything. And there's nothing I can do about it anyway. All I can do is just respect, and be okay and live better and move on. Pretty much, yeah. So until I know something different, just keep doing what I'm doing, because I'm doing okay. I could be doing better, but I'm doing okay. Anyway, I really have to go.